Hello everyone. Today I speak about spectral criticism with my friend Yousif. Hello Yousif.
Hello, my friend.
Spectral criticism by David Punter. David Punter is a professor in English literature in Bristol University. Have many books about critical theory. 24 books and 4 books about poetry. In this topic, spectral criticism is mixed between literature and civilization. It is have second name orphan law because it's not have any historical link like any other school or any other criticism. In this criticism or in this topic, spectral criticism, David Punter is interested in Gothic civilization and some words or some vocabulary will be died between us. Yousif, have any information about Gothic civilization, please?
Yes, my friend, thank you.
Thanks.
If anyone asks us about the Gothic, what is the name of Gothic? From where came that word Gothic? Gothic, the name Gothic arose with the intelligentsia of Italian Renaissance, known as the humanist and attributed to the Germanic Gothic, threat to the invaded Italy in the 5th century. The humanists consider medieval art produced by the savages.
Thanks. The basic character in this criticism, the ghost. He mentioned to Hamlet play because the ghost in Hamlet plays reveal the truth to Hamlet when to say to Hamlet, Uncle Claudius, he called your fathers, and he is interested in Gothic civilization and say why Gothic civilization it does not have popularity like any other civilization like Roman civilization and Egypt civilization. He refers to the Roman civilization because Roman civilization have historical link, and he reveals to the Egypt civilization because Egypt civilization like greatest things like something unreal or something secret or some word secrets, and compared with Gothic civilization and say Gothic civilization does not have popularity because Gothic civilizations it does not have something unreal or it is somehow does not have ghost because that is not have popularity in society and it is have few members, and the members for Gothic civilization have specific shapes or differences shapes from the society because that Gothic civilization received the criticism from society, and he mentioned to some words or some vocabulary will be die between us. That means he referred to the migrations when the people travels and living to any other countries that people cannot speak an original language and difference can speak in other language. That means that some words or some vocabulary in this with people will be die, and only the ghost can reveal these words, and he refers to the words because the words people some stories or some books, and only the ghost can reveal these books and only the ghost can reveal these words. That means in spectral criticism is mixed between realistic with unreal or between fiction or non-fiction. Same. The better things, if I speaks about a story, if I speaks about something, or if I speak about civilization, it is must have ghost or something unreal. It is if this civilization or this stories have ghosts, it is maybe become famous. Any other examples? Waiting for Godot, like the Hamlet. In Hamlet plays, there is ghost because and better things because the ghost Hamlet plays become famous. Can see even this time. And another example, Waiting for Godot have mix between real with unreal. That means Waiting for Godot become famous
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
Fred,
yeah.
let
You
me,
have you
yes.
have any information about?
Yes, I have mentioned about the waiting for Godot, and after that, I will talk about the something about the Gothic, on why the Gothic is not famous like the another culture. The waiting for Godot. You said that's real and unreal. When we see the play waiting for Godot, the real is that two person, and the unreal is Godot is the real or unreal. Here we have Godot like the ghost.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the main character as the ghost, and the big doubt in this play. That's because that it is be famous in that time, and in order that the Gothic art were renowned, it is the association with the spooky story, and the Gothic depend from the spooky and spooky things, spooky stories. That's the in order that the more of the people afraid from this art and or from this civilization. When you compare with when you talk about the Roman and the Egypt civilization, that's the big difference from the real and unreal.
Thanks. Finally, in this topic or in spectral criticism, David Punter speaks about civilization, or I speaks about story or play. This must have ghost or something unreal.
Yes, when you talk about when you talk about the for example, Dr. Faustus, it is so famous, and when you talk about the 5th century and Elizabethan century in the English literature, it is so famous because that the mix from the real and unreal, like the Waiting for Godot, and Dr. Faustus, it is the real, and Mustaphalis, that's the devil. It's the unreal or the ghost. It is yes, it is spooky story, but it is so famous because that's the mix in his work. I think that I lost the name of the writer, Christopher Marlowe. It is so famous because it is mixed from the two things.
Thanks for that, Yousif. Thanks for listening, and I hope you understand what spectral criticism and the spectral criticism, and how can develop the civilization, or how can develop some wars will be die between us. If I have ghost or if I have something unreal, can I develop the civilization, and can I reveal the wars? That's the means for spectral criticism. Thanks, my friend.
Thank you.